Hi, welcome back to Tammy's Home Tips. Today we're going to talk about putting a glass in. We've done a lot of other steps on the store, and of course we can't be finished until the glass goes in, then it's really closed in. So we're going to go over that today, how to cut it, how to get the template, how to get the glass done, and how to put it in. So let's get started. So first things first, we have to cut a template if we're going to put some glass in there. And I'm going to show you what I'm using. It's actually masonite board. It's very thin, but it's sturdy, and it'll allow you to kind of work with it and cut it and get the perfect shape without losing shape when you're going to go get it cut. So I'm going to show you how I measured that. The first thing that we need to do is get kind of an approximate measurement of the opening. So I'm doing a 12-inch by 36-inch cut here. And that will allow me to just put my masonry board right in there and then trace in the cut for the template. So we have our masonite board cut, and we're going to just place it back here, and I'm going to trace it out. And there is our cutout. Now you want to make sure you have a little extra space. We do have that because on the bottom it's actually elevated a little bit. So we have that extra space to put the glass in. But on the side you want to make sure you get a little bit maybe extra space just so that you can fit the glass in, because glass of course is not flexible, as we know. So you just want to make sure that it does fit, everything fits. So you want to leave a little wiggle room for glass. Okay, let's get this cut out. Here's the template. It's all cut out. I used a jigsaw to get this done. It's very simple, just follow the lines. But before you take it down to the glass cutter, you might want to check and make sure it fits properly in case you need to make any adjustments, because the last thing you want to do is get glass cut wrong. It's perfect. Let's get the glass cut. So we have our glass cut. But before we go to put it up, let's just make sure it fits. And it is perfect. We're going to use Supreme silicone. It's window and doors. It's clear, and it's for putting in windows. So it's just, we're going to put this around the edge, and then we're going to put the glass in.
So if you notice, I've already put the interior trim work in. And that was so that I could place the glass in there after it was cut. Now, I will be showing you the process of getting the interior trim in there, but generally speaking, you would put this a little less than halfway in, just so you can place the glass there.
Now that we have the silicone in, we're ready to put the glass in. If you notice, I put a glue tape up here. I just want to make sure that it doesn't fall or, shift or anything while I'm working on it, because the last thing we want to have is falling glass, as you can imagine. Now I am actually going to cut my trim piece next. I am going to do that because I don't want to be messing with a bunch of sticky silicone and trying to do that. So we're going to do that, and we are using flex mold again. This time it's to trim in the glass, so it's a very small piece. I could have gone even smaller with the trim piece, but I chose this size and it works fine. So I'll show you how we do that, and we'll get the glass in. I am going to be cutting the trim piece here that we're going to be putting in the flex molding. I am using a special tool for this. It's called a miter cutter. It's a hand tool from Crane. It is a specialty tool. You do not need this tool. It is just something that we have because my husband does flooring, and this is a flooring tool. So it is going to come in handy for this project. However, again, a miter saw would be just fine. I'm just going to use this because it's just easier for me, but you can certainly use a miter saw. So first thing we're going to do is we're just going to put this right up here because we already have the angle. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. And it's a little bit of a challenge because you're trying to juggle a few things here, but if you can figure it out how to hold everything and get that line, it really does help. That just kind of gives you an idea of the angle that you need. So I don't know if you can see that angle, but there's a little angle. This pencil needs to be sharpened or something, but it'll work. All right, so basically that's the line that I'm gonna cut. Okay, and that's how that works. It's not necessary again, but it just makes it a lot easier. If you're gonna be doing a lot of like baseboards in your home and you need to use quarter round for any reason, this is a fantastic tool for quarter round. It will save your bacon. So that's what it looks like. Nice clean cut. And now we're gonna keep going. Let's get a measurement of the height. We are 7 5/8. All right. So I'm gonna go from here. I'm gonna measure 7 5/8. I'm gonna just cut it there. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same thing here. I'm going to try to get my angle that we already have established. So let's get this first piece nailed in and we'll continue after from there. Okay, so now we have our pieces cut. All the edges are going to match up and we're going to just nail it in.
Just remember when you're nailing it in to go at an angle, not go too close to the glass, obviously, because you don't want to shatter the glass. I don't want to insult anybody's intelligence here. I just want to make sure that it's said just in case. So here I'm just going back with a nail set and making sure any nails that didn't go all the way in are driven in completely. Then after this step, I'll go back with some wood putty and some caulking and get it all nice and pretty and painted. And before long here, I'll show you the final product.
And there you have it. The glass is in. It was a really great solution for what we needed. We also looked into getting plexiglass because we thought, oh, well, maybe we can use plexiglass, but actually that was more expensive. Wound up being able to get glass cut for both of these, and it only cost us about $90. And this is also a 1/4-inch glass, so it's nice and thick. It's a good quality. It was very easy to do. Draw a template and put in a glass. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and check out my other videos. I'm sure that you'll find something that's beneficial or useful, or maybe even something you didn't know. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you on other videos. Thank you for watching Candy's Home Tips.